Well, for take number 3 this morning, we'll see if we end up getting into 4 of them. So it is August 2nd, Tuesday. Last time I put one of these out was last Tuesday. Intended to get one out on Friday. Actually had it done, had it recorded. It was a rather long one, so maybe it's good that it didn't go out. Right, it just would not load. I was in Utah. I was trying to get to some meetings. I was meeting up with Tim Ballard, the team from OUR, trying to get together on a lot of topics that we were working on together. Also do some stuff together so that we kind of know, how the other person is. It was really, really good. It was also enlightening on some of the things that's happening right now. One of the main things is, with the economy being what it is, you're not seeing the kind of capital flowing in for them to be able to conduct operations that they had before. So right now there's a lot more capital needed, more so than ever, because they had all the things that happened in Ukraine, had to divert their plan, had to get over to Ukraine and do a lot of work over there. And as a result of that work, they had knocked down a few rings actually, that were pulling children and women from Ukraine and then moving into Latin America and South America and other parts of the country, of the globe. And as a result of that, they needed to do something really, really quickly. And so because they diverted a lot of their resources to deal with that immediate situation, it really changed their budgets and everything for this year. So I'm here to tell you guys, if you're thinking about it whatsoever, if it's in the back of your mind, don't think any longer. Go to aaron.chapman.com. We'll go here before my video is done, and I'll show you how to go ahead and donate $50, $100. It doesn't matter, right? And also, even if it's just having an awareness of what's going on out there, what we're doing in our social structure, if you will, is empowering these people. It's amazing how more and more they're coming out of the woodwork. It used to be something being done in secret. Now it's being out in the open, right? People talking boldly about how they need to enlighten the younger generation to their sexuality and all these kind of things. And it's furthering the cause. These people that are really, really interested in pedophilia. And it's gotten to the point where now they're so bold that they're actually making statements to the extent of declaring war on those who are trying to stop them. In fact, I have an audio here I'm going to play for you guys and see what you think of this. So this was an excerpt from, basically there's a chat going on amongst people that are in this world, right? When you're talking about those who research, those who combat this stuff, they've got a lot of resources where they're digging around into the dark web, seeing where people are operating, the communication that's going on, so that way they can infiltrate, they can take these rings down. But now they're blatantly just talking about fighting back. So listen to this. This is a guy talking to his group, saying that he believes that there should be war declared on OUR and another sister organization known as Free a Girl, because they're stopping them from doing what they want to do and enlightening these children. So take a listen.
There's Operation Underground Railroad. That's a big one. And the other one that sits that I think, there's some news articles. Another one called Free a Girl International. Everybody associated with Operation Underground Railroad, anyone who works for that organization, deserves to get kidnapped and executed. There's groups of militants all over the world that kidnap and execute aid workers and NGOs and stuff. And they need to start targeting the anti-sexual NGOs.
What do you think about that? They're basically saying anybody who is trying to take these guys down, anybody who's associated with OUR or Free a Girl, they need to be kidnapped and executed because they're stopping them from what they're doing. That ain't pissing you off. I don't know what would. But there's a lot of other things, a lot of chat rooms that we've got chats from that I've seen. It's amazing how bold they're becoming. This is going to get out of hand, guys. And I don't know. They're calling for people to get released that are in jail for sex crimes, things like that. That this should not be illegal. The theory is that could happen within the next few years. With the way that our society is going, who knows? So I'm saying we need to do something about this crap. I'm doing it with the loans that we do. Of course, we're trying to fuel that, putting time in. A lot of the travel that I do is associated with trying to participate in ways to combat this. But we need a hell of a lot more help. And right now, trying to get the big donations is tougher and tougher. It's the people, the large, massive people helping a little bit here and there that's going to make the big change here, because we've got a big battle and it's going to get pretty ugly. So just let you know, guys, this is what I'm about, and I'm going to keep pushing on this, and I have failed to keep bringing this up and to talk about it. And so just know I'm going to be talking about it a lot more, and you're going to be hearing hearing me talk about it a lot more. So let's go right now. I'm going to do a quick share screen so we can see where to go as far as the donation is concerned, if you feel so inclined. I'm going to go to aaron.chapman.com. And of course, it's going to take a minute to load because of how slow internet is going here. So we're just going to scroll right down here, hit the donate button. It will then take you to another site. This is a secure site associated directly with OUR. This is a specific campaign. It doesn't touch my bank account. It doesn't touch SNMC's bank account. It doesn't go anywhere into our hands whatsoever. This immediately goes over to OUR for them to put to work. Here you see, funds that have been raised so far. Our goal was 50,000. We're going to, the goal, there shouldn't even be a number there. It should be unlimited. And that's just from this. We have donated other funds from transactions that we close internally that has far exceeded this. I think we're definitely in the triple digits. There's no two ways about that. So if you feel so inclined, please help us get something done here. This is going to be a nonstop thing. When I go to the grave, I'm coming hot about this. And as far as the guys at OUR, they're welcoming all the threat that's out there. They're out there and they're going to keep going until they die. That's just the way it is. And I have a huge respect for these guys that are doing what they're doing there. So let's talk about the market real quick. We did have, of course, the last time I talked, we had the day before the Fed coming out was raising rates. They raised it 3/4 as anticipated. I thought there was a chance they'd go to 1%. As we can see, that happened right here. We had improvement that had come as a result of it. Now it's small improvement, right? It's still improvement, right? It's better than where we were. So we've come off of this this line. We've now up into a different channel, which puts us in a better position. I feel a lot more confident that we're going to continue to have pretty good rates. It's in the instead of touching that sevens, we're back down into those mid to lower sixes, right? Which is much better. I don't know if we're going to get into the fives. There's a chance, and if we do, great. But the thing we also know is locking in for 30 years is going to protect you from so much anyway, with inflation being what it is. Inflation hasn't slowed down that much. We'll find out when the next reading comes. But what we do know is we're in a recession. I don't give a damn what they want to define it as. The definition of recession since they started defining it is exactly where we sit today. They want to keep redefining stuff. That's the problem we have right now. And that's part of the problem what we have with what I just shared with you. We keep redefining what's right and what's wrong, and what's real and what's not. The definitions need to freaking stick. That's what we've decided what they are. We know what they are. We know what the reality is. We're just going to go with that. So we're basically in a recession right now, guys. And as a result of that, things are getting hopefully going to continue to get cheaper. If you need anything, reach out to me directly. Go to my website, aaron.chapman.com, go into the contact section, make contact with us. Let's get on the phone. I put out a lot of data with calculations. Some people don't agree with me on those calculations. This is just a way to look at it, guys. If you don't agree, you don't agree. But the reason I put out the stuff I put out today is because we should be agreeing on this. Because we don't agree on this, then we are definitely on opposite sides of things. And I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you subscribing. Appreciate the questions, the comments, the connection, and allowing us to be part of your business. We'll see you on Friday.